All right, guys, so today we're going to be talking about being the solution to somebody's problem. So when it comes time for picking up new suppliers and picking up new products, you always try to find a reason or a way to be the answer to somebody's problem. And in this industry, a lot of the time it's space, inventory is stacking up and people need to move inventory. So just recently we've established a new relationship with a new vendor and to bring in all different types of graphic t-shirts and such. So to be able to do that, we've taken basically anything and everything that they need to get rid of. So we send them the money, and next thing you know, a truckload like this shows up where I think it was about 20,000 pieces of clothing and some shoes all mixed in. And now the process is to figure out what we're going to do with it and how we get rid of it.
And this is the big gamble in reselling, is building this relationship up with a vendor. And sometimes it takes you just saying yes to everything they have, taking it all in, and then figuring out how you're going to sell it all. But once again, this is how you build a trust with a vendor. You have to show the vendor that you are able to take in the product, that you're able to move the product, and you're able to receive product again as fast as possible. So it is a huge gamble, but it's a great way for you to game plan, and for a great way for you to figure out problems, figure out solutions. And this pretty much separates, the lower resellers from the upper resellers to people in warehouses and such. But it is definitely old school handshake type of commitment. But you have to basically, as soon as the product lands in your door, start thinking about how you're going to sell it. Different ways of selling it. You could sell it on Whatnot, eBay, Poshmark, all the other platforms, or you could sell it locally through OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, or just your Instagram. So options are limitless, but you have to think outside the box, and you have to be prepared to come up with solutions that you're uncomfortable with, but it might work.
I've always been told you got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. So in this industry, you've got to take the good with the good and the bad with the bad. And there's a lot of the times that you're going to get product that you got to make lemonade out of lemons. So in this situation, we honestly don't know what is in here. We're going to start cracking it open and showing you guys previews on how we go through and sorting it and getting it curated and prepared for all of our Whatnot streams with our staff here in the warehouse. Also part of this looks like we got a ton of slippers and sandals that we're going to be utilizing to also sell. Part of this load we might actually end up just wholesaling out to like local customers, kind of feed another hand that goes out and sells to swap meets and yard sales and such in the flea markets. They'll be able to pick up some stuff at some really good prices from us, and it'll help us move a little bit of inventory, and then it'll in turn help us bring in more inventory from this new vendor that we've established. Funny story about this vendor is about a year ago, we actually got off on a really rocky start, and he sent us product we weren't happy with, and we had choice words, and it was a very interesting way to start a relationship. He tried to mend it by sending us some product at the end of last year, and it still wasn't all that great. And then just recently we reached out and went, and like Jose said, we had a handshake deal. And we were very impressed with the first, product that he sent us last week. And now here we are, second truckload from him. And he's basically promised us unlimited amount of inventory here in the coming weeks. So we'll begin to show you guys the process again of how we're going to break open the packages, figure out what we have, how we're going to sort it, maybe by size or by style. And then from there, put it on the racks and get it ready for our Whatnot shows.
And definitely in this type of situation where you don't know what that back pallet's going to look like compared to your first one, because it'll definitely change every pallet you open up. You got to remember, any type of action is better than no action. So the best thing to do is as soon as you start opening it up, start thinking of game plans. For us, with our number one platform being Whatnot, on our channel, Circle City OC, our first thing to do is basically start taking this product and start sprinkling it in all our shows, using it to mix up different racks, different styles and everything. I feel like you're only limited to one way of selling it or one path of selling it. There's a million ways to sell a white t-shirt. You just have to be smart enough and creative enough to sell it.
Well, again, we appreciate your guys' support. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment on this video, and we'll look forward to seeing you guys next week. Thanks.